financial health and your mental health, don't try to trade the news. Right now, we're having a trade negotiation spat between China and the United States. Tariffs here, tariffs there, 300 billion here. Don't try to make sense of this. Even economists that are trying to put this together, the air will clear in weeks to months, not even just Friday, this Friday, when it's supposedly coming to an end. Gentlemen and ladies, strongly consider not basing your investment decisions on news events. In fact, when news events come out and there's resolution, consider getting in at that particular time. Whether you want to go long or short, I can tell you this. Usually, when news events do come out, the smart people are working on prognosticating on the rumor of good trade negotiations, the rumor on bad negotiations, things falling apart significantly. Consider this. Goldman Sachs is saying, well, we think negotiations are going to be a little bit better than anticipated. They're taking short-term long bets, meaning that they think in the near term, you could get a spike out of this news. And with the amount of people trying to push this market lower, let's say the news is a little bit better, the outcome is a little bit better than anticipated, you would likely see a boost to the market, to the S&P, to the NASDAQ, to world indexes, especially the Shanghai Composite. If that does not occur, and it's even worse than anticipated, you would see shorts still want to take profit, and you might even see a bounce to the market. It is at that time when the news erupts and the news comes out, consider taking your positions then. That is the time to fade. Don't think you're too smart to analyze CNBC and Bloomberg all day. That's a fool's errand. It's a waste of time. So with that being said, always consider your positions. If you're going to take something beforehand, if you're going to initiate something before the news comes out, always know your risk. Always consider, just in case the market goes down 5% or up 3% from here, what is going to happen to my portfolio? One of the best ways to do this and to initiate new positions off of a bounce or off of a dip is by using the volatility index to your favor. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say you get a big move to the downside on Friday or Monday or whatever day when that news comes out. Instead of trying to buy beforehand and think you're too smart, go ahead and wait for that news. And let's say you get a move to the downside, write puts down below the market. Take in that premium and say, I will get long at that particular strike. It's always best to have time on your side. And I've said this before and I will continue to say it again and again. Do not waste your time trying to make sense of any of the minutiae coming out of Washington or Beijing. It's just not worth it, especially when it comes to oil, for instance. Let's say there is a significant conflict around the Strait of Hormuz. Wait for the oil market to move to extremes. Right now, I think that is currently at $60 a barrel or lower, or 67 plus. That's darn near 12% where you should be in no man's land. Guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. This is a very interesting time in the markets right now, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.